In order to break the mental slash emotional matrix, we need to first understand what it is and where it comes from, right? So, in my last video on the matrices, right, we talked about how a matrix is an environment that you develop in, or pretty much a container. That's what Google will pretty much tell you. Now, with that shit being said, right, the mental slash emotional matrix, right, is the mental slash emotional environment that your thoughts and feelings develop in. Now, with that being said, right, if you are developing positively in life, right, and your thoughts and emotions are developing positively, right, then there's no real problem. But once you are developing thoughts and feelings that are holding you back, that is when you need to start breaking free from this matrix, right? And the thing is, to do that, we need to understand where it's at. Where is this mental and emotional environment that's producing these negative thoughts and feelings? You feel me? That environment exists within inside our memory. And here's how it got there. You see, as we grow up, right, and experience life, even to this day as we experience life, right, we get fed ideas, right? And because we get fed these ideas, right, usually when we're young, or even as we're older, we get fed them in a way that we don't even realize, right? Because we get fed these things in a not fully aware manner, they get stuck inside our memory and stuff like that, right? And when this idea is deep inside your memory, right, other thoughts and emotions will come from this idea. So if this idea is toxic and or false, right, this idea will produce more toxic and or false thoughts and emotions. So what happened was, somewhere inside your memory, right, you have these ideas that have been passed to you that are either toxic and or false. And because of that, right, these ideas have formed a certain environment that is causing you to develop negative and toxic thoughts and emotions. You feel me? And because of that, you can't develop in your life in the manner that you want to. So to break free from this, right, you usually break the mental matrix first. And because you could think clearly, you start breaking the emotional one, because now that you think clearly, you start saying, damn, these negative emotions are futile and petty and pointless, and I don't need to engage inside them. You feel me? On the other hand, though, this is a bit more rare, but you can break the emotional one first. And because you feel so good, you stop entertaining the negative thoughts because they just don't really make any more sense. How the fuck are these thoughts so negative? How the fuck are these thoughts so negative, but you feel so positive? You feel me? So you'll naturally drain the energy of the negative thoughts, because when you feed the thoughts your attention, you give them your energy. When you stop doing that shit, you take the energy back, literally. Now, with all that shit being said, right, the in-depth process of breaking this shit involves changing your memory. You feel me? You'd have to go inside your memory, right, and find out what ideas are there that are producing your negative thoughts and emotions. You feel me? With that being said, I'm gonna go more in depth with that whole process in my next video. But for now, just know that if you observe these ideas that are deep inside your mind, right, and inside your memory, right, you'll simply have to just look at them and find out, like, let's say you have certain negative thoughts like, oh my god, I'm I'm worthless, right? Why do you feel worthless? Like, where is your idea of work? Like, what is your idea of worth? You feel me? Where is that coming from? You feel me? Like, there's a lot of shit you can do to really break these different matrices. Like, a lot of introspection helps, you feel me? But there's other ways too. And we'll talk about that shit in my next video. Peace.